guys, it's Hillary and I'm back for another vlog. So the first one was very well received, so I'm here to bring you another great topic, okay? So today's topic is all about the art of balance, how I managed to find balance when it comes to my nutrition, my workouts and exercise, and just in general, living a healthy lifestyle. So for me, it's really come down to 3 words, remembering 3 really important key words. And those words are permission, consistency, and patience, okay? Not super sexy words, not super sexy topics, but when you really focus on these 3 things, in my experience, this is how you're going to be able to find balance, and this is how you're going to be able to get results that last over the long term. All right, so let's start with permission, number 1. Permission. The definition of permission is clearance, blessing, approval. So when I talk about having approval or blessing, I'm talking about my own blessing. I'm talking about giving myself permission to do something different. So for me, my background was, I needed to do a very specific diet, and if I didn't do it in the exact way prescribed, I was a failure. Right? And when this didn't work, when I would, maybe be consistent for a few days or even a few weeks, but then fall off the wagon, I would feel really poorly about myself. I would really judge myself because I was like, why is this so easy for everyone else? And I can't do this, right? So if you want to find balance, if you want to be able to stick to something over the long term, you need to give yourself permission to try something different. You can't do some cookie cutter program and just expect that anything off the shelf is just going to work for you and your particular circumstances. You need to customize. You need to try a different way. All or nothing simply doesn't work, right? This constant deprivation binge, like I ate too much, so I need to go to the gym. I went to the gym, so I deserve a treat. I ate too much, so I need to go back to the gym. It's this constant cycle, right? So we know these things don't work, but we continue to do them over and over and over again. It's like we'd rather deal with the devil we know, right, than the devil we don't know. So as humans, it's this weird psychological thing with us. We would rather keep doing the thing that we know doesn't work instead of trying something unknown, something new, and we don't know what the outcome will be. So this is this weird thing, and I think we need to get over that in order to succeed, in order to find lasting results. So give yourself permission to try something different, to not do a super strict diet, to give yourself some grace, to allow yourself to eat the foods that you love, to not work out 5 days a week, to allow yourself to rest. Give yourself permission to do something different. The old way will always be there for you. You can always go back to that. It's not going anywhere, right? So when it comes to food specifically, what really helps me is to think, okay, no food is off limits. I give myself permission to have anything I want. And when I give myself permission, I simply say, Hillary, you are allowed. That place that puts me psychologically is incredible. It places me in this position where I no longer feel deprived, where I no longer have to fight my cravings. If I know that I can have anything, I no longer want everything. So this is my mantra when it comes to permission. If you can have anything, you no longer want everything. So it's all about giving yourself permission to do something different when it comes to the routine that you're currently on that's not working, or when it comes to food. Never say anything's off limits. If you can have anything, you no longer want everything, okay? So that's permission. Number 2, consistency. So the definition of consistency is constancy, regularity, stability, equilibrium, right? So that idea of balance. So consistency, not a sexy topic, especially when it comes to health and wellness. There's this belief that things need to be miserable. We need to be struggling. We need to really, we need to be sore all the time. We need to be hungry all the time. We need to be sacrificing in order to see results. And that's absolutely not true. That's actually what leads us down that rabbit hole of binging, of this binge restrict cycle. And it simply doesn't work over the long term. It messes with our metabolism. It messes with our mindset. It makes us think that there's something wrong with us, that we're crazy. Why can't we do this? So Consistency may not be sexy, but it is crucial if we want to find lasting results because it doesn't require willpower. When something becomes a habit, when we do something consistently, we don't have to rely on willpower or motivation. And that is key because those are things that ebb and flow. We don't always have them in endless supply. So things that I do to help myself stay consistent are I practice future pacing. So I tell myself, okay, Hillary, how are you going to feel after this is over? And I really try to tap into the feeling that I get post-workout. Those endorphins are really, just all over the place and just pulsing through my veins. I feel great. And I try to kind of capture that feeling for the times when I know that I'm going to be feeling a lack of motivation. And another thing I do is I negotiate with myself. I tell myself, Hillary, if you are still not feeling this workout after 10 or 15 minutes at the gym, you have permission to leave. So this idea of consistency kind of crosses over with permission. You can leave the gym after 10 to 15 minutes. And usually what happens is the hardest part is just overcoming inertia and getting to the gym, right? So once I'm there, once I've gotten, some endorphins going, once I've started sweating a little bit, I'm happy to keep going, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. And when it comes to a mantra that I relate to consistency, it's that consistency trumps perfection, but only 100% of the time. And that's because perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Consistency is what is going to help us to achieve results and maintain them over the long term. All right. So finally, I have patience. So patience, again, another very unsexy topic. We all constantly want results right now. We want the quick fix. We want to do the detox. We want to do the really strict diet. We want to do the 21-day plan because we want to see those results. We want to see the fruits of our labor super fast. But the thing is, the faster the weight comes off, the faster it goes back on. So if we can just have a little patience, if we can remember that this doesn't happen overnight, that we're going to struggle, that we're going to have a hard time, that we're gonna sometimes feel like we failed. We just keep going, we keep pushing, and we keep staying consistent, okay? So the definition of patience is the capacity to tolerate or accept delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. So that is not something that any of us really want to do, but that is so critical to seeing success over the long term. Because if we're being truly honest with ourselves, we are looking for a solution that is a forever solution. We don't want to keep bouncing from diet to diet to diet. We know that that doesn't work because that's what we've been doing for so long. We want a forever solution, and the key to a forever solution is having patience, is making it a lifestyle, is finding a way to make this healthy lifestyle work for you. And that's where permission comes in, letting yourself know that you can have anything you want. And then when you feel that permission, you no longer want everything, right? You're much more likely to stick to the things that you love, indulge in the things that you love, and let everything else go, right? And then consistency. You're more likely to stay consistent in the gym. You're more likely to allow yourself some grace when you're just not feeling like getting to the gym 4 or 5 times a week and you only get there twice or maybe none. And you realize that it's okay, that the next week you just start over, and that there's never an end to it, right? So having patience is critical. And a mantra that goes along with patience is easy does it, but do it, in parentheses. So easy does it, take it easy, show yourself some grace. This is a forever solution so that you have your whole life ahead of you to figure this out. Easy does it, but do it. So by, including that parentheses, that comment in parentheses, but do it, the idea is do what you need to do to get the results that you're looking for. Hire a coach, join a gym, get an accountability partner. All these things are things that you can do to ensure that you are successful over the long term. All right. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.